7 o'clock, we'll go ahead and call the December council meeting to order. Roll call.
Peterson?
Here.
Krupsek?
Here.
Smith?
Here.
Wyatt?
Here.
Schultz?
Here.
Wenzel?
Here.
Hamilton?
Here.
Kuhn?
Here. First on the agenda is previous council minutes. We have 3 of them.
So moved.
Second. There's a motion and a second to approve the 3 previous council minutes. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Next is treasurer's report.
So moved. Second.
Motion and a second to approve the treasurer's report. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Next is citizens forum. Nothing. Next is ways and means. Committee reports.
Ways and Means had one meeting to report on. I move to accept the minutes as written.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the minutes as written of the ways and means meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
To the Honorable Mayor and members of the Nekoosa Common Council, the Ways and Means Committee meeting was held on Tuesday, December 8th, 2015 at 6:15 p.m. in the council chambers at City Hall. Members present were Emmett Peterson, Chairman, Terry Szymanski, Secretary, Robert Schultz, Garrett Kuhn. Also in attendance were Mayor Al Marco, August Wayak, Bobby Hertzberg, Sean Woods, and Brad Hamilton. Number 1, we audited the bills. Number 2, recommend application for beverage operators license to Pamela Alameda at Dollar General, Caitlin Berkowitz at Piggly Wiggly, Jeffrey Pagels, Best in Town, and Brandon Jacoby and Shane Walker for the Jacoby Pool Tournament. Number 3, we recommend an application for temporary Class B retailer's license to David Jacoby for January 28th through 31st, 2016. Number 4, we had a discussion on the fuel tax. Move to adopt items 1, 2, and 3.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve items 1, 2, and 3 of the ways and means meeting. Roll call.
Wenzel?
Yes.
Krupsek?
Yes.
Kuhn?
Yes.
Peterson?
Yes.
Schultz?
Yes.
Wyatt?
Yeah.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Szymanski?
Yes.
Next is public works.
Public Works has one meeting to report on. I move to have the minutes separately read.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the public works minutes as read. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
To the Honorable Mayor and members of the Nekoosa Common Council, Public Works meeting was held on Tuesday, December 1st, 2015 at 4 p.m. in the Nekoosa Council chambers. Members present were Larry Krupsek, Terry Szymanski, Robert Schultz, and Garrett Kuhn. Also in attendance were Mayor Al Marco, August Wayak, and Rick Schmidt from the DPW. Item 1, recommend City Attorney draft ordinance RR 988. For those of you who aren't familiar with that, that is a removal of salvageable and non-structural materials from the vacated buildings. Just a little bit of protection for the city in case something happens. Item 2, discuss fuel tax. Item 3, discuss utility rates. Item 4, discuss Peckham Road Bridge. Item 5, discuss frozen water services. Item 6, recommend crediting library $1,183.40 for the sewer and water. And item 7, recommend police department call for snow plowing when necessary. Any questions? If not, move to adopt items 1, 6, and 7.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve items 1, 6, and 7 of the public works report. Roll call.
Wyatt?
Yeah.
Schultz?
Yes.
Szymanski?
Yes.
Kuhn?
Yes.
Wenzel?
Yes.
Peterson?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Krupsek?
Yes.
Next is public safety.
Public Safety has one meeting. Make a motion to accept the minutes as written.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the public safety minutes as written. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
A Public Safety Committee meeting was held on Tuesday, December 1st, 2015 at 5:06 p.m. in the Nekoosa Council Chambers. Members present were Terry Szymanski, Brad Hamilton, Larry Krupsek, and Robert Wenzel. Also in attendance were Mayor Al Marco, Garrett Kuhn, August Wayak, Rick Schmidt from DPW, Fire Chief Mike Hartje, Assistant Fire Chief Dave Reinschmidt, Ambulance Chief Don Harnish, Assistant Chief Ken Moody, and Police Chief Sean Woods. Number 1, discuss meeting with LifeQuest Billing Service. Number 2, discuss new ambulance delivery. Number 3, recommend no parking on east side of South Section Street from Delwood Lane to 90 feet north. Number 4, recommend adoption changes to ordinance 9.02. And number 5, discuss sportsman's night fundraiser. Any questions? Motion to accept 3 and 4.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve items 3 and 4 of the public safety minutes. Roll call.
Kuhn,
Yes.
Wyatt,
Yes.
Smansky,
Yes.
Schultz,
Yes.
Hamilton,
Yes.
Wenzel,
Yes.
Peterson,
Yes.
Krupsack.
Yes.
Next is property recreation and human affairs.
To the honorable mayor and members of the common council, property recreation and human affairs had one meeting, make a motion that the minutes as printed.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the property recreation and human affairs minutes as printed. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Property recreation and human affairs meeting was held on Tuesday, December 1st, 2015 at 5:45 p.m. in the Nekoosa Council chambers. Members present were Robert Wenzel, chairperson, Larry Krupsack, secretary, Garrett Kuhn, August Wyatt. Also in attendance were Mayor Al Marco, Rick Schmidt, DPW, Robert Schultz, and Keith Johnson of Lions Club. Number 1, recommend developing an in-house comprehensive recreation plan. Number 2, discuss different options for city recreation. Number 3, discuss survey update on Lot 7 on Wood Avenue to Crestview Lane. Number 4, discuss skate park. Number 5, discuss ice skating operation will open as soon as the weather permits, which doesn't seem like it will.
First of February.
Good luck.
Roller skates.
Number 6, yeah, disco roller skate.
There you go.
Number 6, recommend signing agreement with Aging and Disability Resource Center for use of community center as nutrition programs lunch site on Tuesdays and Thursdays between 10:30 a.m. and 1:45 p.m. Number 7, moved by Woyak, second by Kuhn, to go into closed session pursuant to Wisconsin Statute 19.85, paren 1, paren C, to discuss options for county-owned vacant lot. All members voted yes. Any questions? Make a recommendation, need a motion to accept number 1 and 6.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve items 1 and 6 of the property recreation and affairs committee. Roll call.
Kuhn,
Yes.
Krupsack,
Yes.
Smansky,
Yes.
Wenzel,
Yes.
Wyatt,
Yes.
Peterson,
Yes.
Schultz,
Yes.
Hamilton,
Yes.
Next is wage and salary.
Wage and salary had 3 meetings. I move to adopt the minutes as they're presented.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the wage and salary minutes as presented. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Honorable Mayor and members of the Nekoosa Common Council, wage and salary meeting was held on Monday, November 11, 2015 at 6 p.m. in the Nekoosa Council chambers. Members present were Brad Hamilton, Larry Krupsack, August Wyatt, and Robert Schultz. Also present were Mayor Al Marco, Todd Faulkner, Doug Nelson, and Terry Fancher. Item 1, motion by Krupsack, second by Schultz, going to closed session pursuant to Wisconsin Stats 19.851C for wage benefit negotiations for public works employees. All members voted yes. Item 2, motion by Krupsack, second by Schultz, go into open session pursuant to Wisconsin statutes 19.852. Make recommendations from closed session. All members voted yes. Item 3, recommend 2-year contract with the public works employees with 2% raise January 1, 2016, 2% January 1, 2017. Also modify contract language under classification, replacing the words assistant with relief, changing part-time when the director is absent to per DPW director authorization in both the relief director and relief mechanic sections. Any questions? Motion to adopt number 3.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve item 3 of the November 11th wage and salary meeting. Roll call.
Schultz,
Yes.
Wenzel,
Yes.
Peterson,
Yes.
Smansky,
Abstain.
Krupsack,
Yes.
Wyatt,
Yes.
Hamilton,
Yes.
Kuhn,
Yes. The Honorable Mayor and members of the Nekoosa Common Council, Wage and Salary Committee meeting was held on Wednesday, November 18, 2015, 5:30 p.m. Nekoosa Council Chambers. Members present were Brad Hamilton, Larry Krupsack, August Wyatt, and Robert Schultz. Also in attendance are Mayor Al Marco, Sean Woods, Jason Dine, Andy Berg, Brian Mahan, and Gary Weisbrot. Item 1, motion by Schultz, second by Wyack, go into closed session pursuant to Wisconsin Stats 19.851C to begin negotiations with the police union. All members voting yes. Item 2, motion by Krupsack, second by Wyack, go open session pursuant to Wisconsin Statutes 19.852 to make recommendations from closed session. All members voting yes. Item 3, recommend a 2-year contract with the police union. 2-year increase, January 1, 2016, 2% increase, January 1, 2016, 2% increase, January 1, 2017. Raise uniform allowance to $650 on January 1, 2017. Any questions? Motion to adopt number 3.
Motion and a second to approve item number 3 of the November 18th wage and salary meeting. Roll call.
Smansky.
Yes.
Schultz.
Yes.
Kuhn.
Yes.
Hamilton.
Yes.
Wyack.
Yes.
Wenzel.
Yes.
Peterson.
Yes.
Krupsack.
Yes.
The Honorable Mayor, members of the Nekoosa Common Council, Wage and Salary Committee meeting was held on Wednesday, December 2nd, 2015, 5:30 p.m. in the Nekoosa Council Chambers. Members present were Brad Hamilton, Larry Krupsack, Lois Leak, and Robert Schultz. Also in attendance were Mayor Al Marco, Sean Woods, Joe Rush II, Bobby Hertzberg, and Don Harnish. Item 1, recommend paragraph 13, page 13, paragraph 1, add the words employees. Paragraph 3, delete of 1.5 hours comp time and add earned. Paragraph 4, delete take and add bank up to 120 hours. And delete with a maximum 120 hours per year. Paragraph 5, delete with a maximum 80 hours used per year. And I'll explain all that in a second. Number 2, recommend page 12, add summer hours 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Fridays from the week of Memorial Day through the Friday before Labor Day. Item 3, motion by Krupsack, second by Wyack, go on to closed session pursuant to Wisconsin Statutes 19.851C regarding wages and benefits for non-union full-time department heads, part-time employees, and review contracts. All voting yes. Motion by Krupsack, second by Schultz, go into open session pursuant to Wisconsin Stats 19.852. Make recommendations in closed session. All members voting yes. Item 5, recommend 2% increase for police chief, treasurer, city clerk, and DPW for director for 2016 and 2017. Item 6, recommend 50 cents per hour across the board increase for part-time ambulance personnel as of January 1, 2016. Item 7, recommend $1.50 per hour increase for part-time police officers as of January 1, 2016. Item 8, recommend mayor's salary of $800 per month as of May 1, 2016. Any questions? Would anybody like me to explain number 1? Basically what we did with number 1 is in the handbook we just cleaned up and did what we have agreed to before, instead of, that way the guys can keep putting into the bank with their what do you call it, the hours that they can
Comp time.
Comp time hours. So it was as much as 80 hours. Now they can keep renewing it. They don't have to worry about it. So basically that's all that is. I move for adoption items 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve items 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the December 2nd wage and salary meeting. Roll call.
Krupsack.
Yes.
Wyack.
Yes.
Smansky.
Yes.
Hamilton.
Yes.
Kuhn.
Yes.
Wenzel.
Yes.
Schultz.
Yes.
Peterson.
Yeah.
That's it for committee reports. Anybody have anything under old business? Going into new business, first on the agenda is approve the industrial park certified survey map prepared by Point of Beginning Land Surveying. We had, I think that's I put it back of my box. That is to survey out a couple of lots up in the park. We talked about that back in, I think it was in Larry's committee a few months back, or maybe it was Rob's, I don't remember which one we did. But we need to approve that certified survey map.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a motion, a second, to approve the certified survey map. Roll call vote.
Peterson,
Yes.
Krupsack,
Yes.
Wenzel,
Yes.
Hamilton,
Yes.
Wyatt,
Yes.
Smansky,
Yes.
Schultz,
Yes.
Kuhn.
Yes.
Next is the resolution to clean up some of the accounting transfers and things like that for the 2015 budget. We all got a copy of it.
Second.
Brad did, okay.
There's a motion and a second to approve the budget resolution. A roll call vote.
Wenzel,
Yes.
Krupsack,
Yes.
Hamilton,
Yes.
Kuhn,
Yes.
Wyatt,
Yes.
Smansky,
Yes.
Schultz,
Yes.
Peterson.
Yes.
Next is request from Joe for the 2016-2017 election workers list. Motion and a second to approve it. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Next is department monthly reports. First is the police department.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Next is public works monthly report.
So moved. Second.
Motion and second for the public works. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Next is the ambulance department's monthly report.
So moved. Second.
Motion is second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Next is the fire department's monthly report.
Moved.
Second.
Motion is second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Building inspector, there's two reports, November and December.
So moved.
Second.
Motion is second for both building inspector reports, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Next is community center's monthly report.
So moved.
Second.
There's a motion and a second for the community center's monthly report, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Mr. Chairman, airport commission was late. We're not, we're having a meeting on Thursday. We're still working on hiring a full-time person in there to take care of the airport. We're doing it. It's working out well right now. We've got a lot of stuff going on. So I'll have a better report for you next month, but we've had a lot of meetings, but they're just, mostly it's full session meetings, so.
Okay, next is the bills.
We had the three bill lists.
Yep.
Okay. Ways and Means, 250, Public Works, 250, Public Safety, 250, Property Rec, 250, Wage and Salary, 750, Council, 1,365, Mayor's salary, 600.
Move to approve the bills as presented.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the bills, roll call.
Krupsack,
Yes.
Hamilton,
Yes.
Wenzel,
Yes.
Wyatt,
Yes.
Smansky,
Yes.
Kuhn,
Yes.
Peterson,
Yes.
Schultz.
Yes.
I've got two comments I'd like to make. First, this past weekend, Saturday, with the hometown Christmas, I would like to, on behalf of the council, thank Krista and the rest of the chamber members. I think it was a heck of a day. I
Yes.
mean, we served a lot of people over there for breakfast. The middle school was filled. The parade was, I think, bigger than it's been. Had a lot of good comments on it, so I would like to thank her. She's done a lot in this community in the last couple of years to promote the city. It helps having a person from the city get involved in that. She's got a few more ideas for a couple of things for next year that we're gonna try to work in. So she did a very good job with that, very pleased with what happened that day. The other comment goes to not only the council, but to the department heads. When we started the budget process back in September, it was not looking very promising. And when we had the second budget meeting, things were a little better. And then department heads were told to go back and cut some more. and to actually be able to hold with everything that we did and cut down the tax rate a little bit. I know some people were in favor or were pushing for that, so I think we did a real good job this year. It's been one of the better ones we've had in a while.
Yeah.
Even John, he said it was one of the better ones that we've had here in a while.
Yeah.
So, no, I would just like to thank, the department heads basically for what they did, for the numbers they were cutting and things like that, so. Anybody have anything else?
Motion to adjourn?
Just a second, just refresh my mind now, we're going with the new insurance carrier.
Mhm.
And they said, okay, we got everything we need, but a couple more things, and then so I've been getting them the information they need on renewal. The one thing is this crime policy, were we gonna apply for that, or not? I mean, there's an application, I can fill it out. It's kind of crime and fraud policy, or,
Like a cyber one?
yeah, it definitely has something about cyber.
Yeah, I don't think,
No.
I thought we
No.
said no to that.
No.
yeah.
Okay.
We said no.
Yes, we said no
Okay,
to
no,
that.
just,
You're not talking about the blanket bond or that type of coverage?
I don't believe so, no, I think it was, there was one carrier that had that policy, and, the other ones didn't, and then, I did kind of a conference call with Sean and, with our IT guy, Gathers, and,
Right.
and it was more or less, it'd probably be better off, sinking the money into, antiviral software and
Yeah.
different, the
Yeah, that's
firewalls
what-
and.
remember we even had that
that's what I got.
discussion.
Okay, just so I know, now I won't apply, okay, all right.
Toughen up the antivirus and stuff like that.
But you were talking about how busy everything was, the library was extremely busy too.
Oh, they were? I didn't get over to that.
Yeah, and apparently they signed up a whole bunch of new people with library cards too, so.
Excellent.
They were busy.
That's good.
Those-
All right.
Anybody have anything else?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?